Hey guys, it's Archon. So yesterday, patch 1.0.4 hit, and if you've played since then as a critical mass wizard, you've probably noticed that the energy twister nerf hit us pretty hard. Personally, I felt it pretty bad myself. Critical mass just wasn't working nearly as good as it used to. Still a viable build, of course. I think it's right along the lines of Blizzard Hydra and some other builds. But no doubt, it's not the overpowered build it used to be. It got a big nerf, and it was kind of a little bit disheartening to me and probably some of you guys as well. But not to worry, because last night, right after the patch came out, we played for 12 hours straight on twitch.tv, and we live streamed and kind of collaborated with the people on Twitch and some of the other streamers, and we came up with a way to get your critical mass build working again. It has a little bit to do with switching some skills around. It has a lot to do with getting some new gear. So unfortunately, it looks like if you want to get the critical mass build working like it was before, you're going to have a little bit better gear than you had before. It'll still work with the same gear, I think you've probably seen. It's not the same build. But our good friend Starscream over on twitch.tv, he hangs out there a lot, figured out that the best way to get it working again is just to get more attack speed and arcane power on crit. So before with critical mass, attack speed wasn't super important. It worked fine without it. And you only needed about 10 arcane power on crit to max out your arcane power, except for maybe single targets, you'd still run out. Well, that's not the case anymore. It looks like you're going to need more along the lines of 20 arcane power on crit. I'm up to 28 arcane power on crit right now, and it's finally starting to work again. But the other thing I needed to get it working again was some attack speed. So for most of yesterday, I was kind of sad. Critical mass wasn't working that well. I was trying all kinds of things to get it to work better. And finally, Starscream, an awesome viewer on Twitch, gave me this Chandodo's Will. Just gave me this one. Got a really good deal on the AH for it. But thank you again, Starscream. It's so cool of you. And it doesn't have life on hit. That's the one thing that sucks about it. But look at that attack speed. It has 1.62 attacks per second. Some of them have up to like 1.7 something. But crazy attack speed, some good int, 10 arcane power on crit. So it has the two things you need: a lot of attack speed and arcane power on crit. Now, unfortunately, I've got to find some life on hit on Ammies and rings now, which is really expensive. So if you can, try to keep the life on hit on your weapon. But once I got this weapon, everything got so much easier. The attack speed and the arcane power on crit really do help, and it feels like the old critical mass build. Now, the one other change I made, and this isn't a necessary change, was I replaced Energy Twister with Meteor. Now, Energy Twister still works. There's actually some benefits to Energy Twister over Meteor. I just felt that Meteor was a little bit better. The one downfall with using Meteor and Explosive Blast is you don't get any hits off right away, because both of those have delays on their attacks. So if you cast Meteor as you're running in, then you can start getting crits right when you get there, or Explosive Blast works the same way. But you can try out Energy Twister, try out Meteor, decide what you like best. I think the one good thing about this change is Blizzard has opened up the doors for multiple different builds. There's lots of viable critical mass builds now. You can try it with Spectral Blade, and there's a couple other, maybe even Sleet Storm, a couple others that actually work pretty well, pretty comparable to how Energy Twister works now after the nerf. So overall, I think it was a necessary change. Wish we could have our overpowered build. But try getting some more attack speed and some more arcane power on crit. Try out Meteor instead of Energy Twister, see if you like it better, and hopefully you can get your critical mass build back. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe. We're doing a huge giveaway once we get to 5,000 subscribers. It's going to be over $500 worth of stuff we're giving away, gold and items. So please do that, and I'll have another video for you soon. Thanks for watching.